Welcome back to AM Northwest. Okay, on Monday, we celebrate the luck of the Irish. Here to share a project we hope brings everyone good luck. We welcome back author of Nobody Dies in Art Class, professional artist Elida Field. Or do they? Or do they? Okay, now let's
I promise you won't.
Okay, let's talk about rainbows.
Yes,
rainbows to a pot of gold.
That's right. So we are going to paint some beautiful rainbows. There's a couple different options that I was showing, but the one that we're going to do in demo today is this one. But then we'll have this option to throw some salt. So some people don't realize that you can put salt on your watercolors, and it changes the effect. It really makes it like a completely different effect.
I like that.
So
That's
it kind of feels rainy. You know, almost those clouds feel like that they're raining.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to start. We're going to turn our paper for this project. We're going to turn it I don't know if they call this hamburger. You know, the kids always come hot
horizontal.
Dog or horizontal.
Oh, the hamburger for taking a picture.
That's right.
Gotcha.
Got it. So we're going to do this, and we're going to do a curved line about 1/3 of the way down. We're just going to make a couple little rolling hills here. Like
I
this.
see. Okay.
So, and I'm doing it very, very light. And the thing is with watercolor, you can use your pencil, and then once it's dried, we can always come back and erase. But we won't. I didn't even put erasers on this.
I was like, I went to erase, and then nothing there.
Nothing there. And then from here, I want us to kind of create the shape of where we want our rainbow to go.
Okay.
So from the left, I'm just going to go up, and I'm just going to do a nice big curved line out to the side.
Okay.
And then just to give me kind of a guideline, I'm going to see about how big I want my rainbow to be. And you can make it bigger, smaller, whatever fits your fancy. But just a very, very light line. Okay. And that's all we're going to use our pencils for. Now we can put them to the side.
Okay.
Okay, so now we've got our little watercolor set. And I just used a really basic set. This is Prang watercolors, so you can get them from anywhere. There is so many different watercolors to choose from, but whatever you have handy. So, you know, if you're at home and you're like, oh, I have an old set from the kids from school or whatever, or even the grocery store, I think even carries some watercolors.
Oh yeah, they do.
So it's nice, whatever's available. Okay, so I activated the watercolors where we put little drops of water. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take like our angled brush, and we're going to start on our foreground. So we're going to actually just activate this watercolor paper by just putting, I only want you to fill in the part for the hills.
Okay.
Okay. So we're just putting in just back and forth with some water.
Just water.
Just water.
Okay.
And just for our little.
The whole hill. Okay.
All of the hill. Give me all of it filled up.
Got it. All right.
And then it's.
I like this process. To me, I find fun. I'm not. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's nice because you're just kind of getting it ready to receive the paint.
Yeah.
So watercolors are very different from acrylics. So
Absolutely.
I'm going to start with my yellow.
Okay.
I know this is weird because we are used to acrylics, and acrylics I always work from dark to light.
Yeah.
But with watercolors, it's the opposite. You kind of want to find out what your lights are, and then you work your darks back in. Okay. So we're just putting just a little nice back and forth, and you see how it kind of blends out.
Sure.
And then I'm going to work my way down. So I'm going to go to green next.
Okay.
And I'm just letting it kind of meld into each other. It's kind of, I don't know, it kind of feels meditative sometimes when you do this with water. Well, just watching the water move around. It's just relaxing, you know?
Okay.
So I'm adding a little bit of green. And then I'm going to add even a little bit of blue at the bottom. So it's going to kind of mix into my green. So my green and my blue, we're going to go a little bit darker at the bottom just to give it some darkness there. And if you want to mix the green and the blue together, or the yellow, you can always use the outside of this part of your tray. So put a little bit of blue here, clean your brush, and then I can add a little bit of green, right?
Yeah.
So we can mix that there and then apply it on our little hills.
Look how cute this is.
I know, it's coming along.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So fill that all in,
Fill that
all the way down.
Okay.
And then we're going to start on our rainbow. So I'm starting with, I'm not going to actually put water in this first because I don't want it to bleed, the colors to bleed too much. So I'm just starting with my yellow. And with my angled brush, just a thin line from down, I'm just going to follow that bottom line all the way up.
Okay. Starting with yellow.
With yellow.
Okay.
Yep. And then I'm just going to work my way down. So the next color I'm going to do is a little bit of orange. Now, I love all the colors, Helen.
Yes.
I know we're both similar.
We both love color.
We love color. So
Okay.
I'm going to just follow that right along the edge of where the yellow was.
Okay.
And it will naturally bleed a little bit into it, but
Yep.
that's okay. And then I'm going to take my red, and I'm going to go right along the edge of my orange and let that go all the way up. You're doing great. See, you did the right amount. Mine, I had too much water, so you see how it kind of
Oh no, I
blends in?
kind of did. I did that same thing.
That's okay. We're going
Yeah.
to come back and we'll clean all of that up. But yours looks like the right amount. That
Okay.
looks great.
All right.
So follow along with Helen, not me. Follow Helen's. Okay, the next one I'm going to do blue. Okay, blue is right next to my red.
Okay.
And that's going to go just kind of connecting a little bit there.
Oops. Okay.
And if it mixes in with your red, it will turn a little bit purple.
Purple, right.
And then I can do green at the end. So it'll be yellow. Now, if I wanted to do purple, I could have done that in between the blue too. And that would have made it more purple than blue than green, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that looks really good.
Okay. And then, you did the green already.
Yeah, I did
Okay.
the green.
Okay.
I know, I love how yours blended right there with that purple. That looks really pretty.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Oops. I think I left too much room.
No, you're good. You're good,
Okay.
because we're going to put trees over the top.
Okay.
So this little spot down here will add some trees. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, clean your brush really good.
Yeah.
Clean, 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 clean. And now we're going to add some clouds. So we're making these little blobby spots. That's a very high technical art term.
Globby spots.
Blobby spots.
That is technical.
Right.
Okay.
So we're going to do them around wherever I want my clouds to go. So I'm just with just my water.
Just the water.
Yep. I'm doing my blobby spots.
Okay.
Okay, around the mulberry bush.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
Okay, so as I put my little blobby spots of water, and you can put them anywhere, we just don't want it touching my rainbow. So be careful
Oh, right.
as it's going into
me.
there.
Okay.
You're good.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm going to use a little bit of black. So I'm going to put that kind of over here and maybe mix a little of my blue with it. Okay, so it's kind of a blue-black. And then watch when I drop it in to the water, how that just starts to move and become like kind of cloudy. So I'm just kind of doing a little tap, 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 because we want some stormy clouds,
Oh, sure.
right? So we want that to be a little bit of, I know, it's one of my lessons.
Look at
Helen.
that.
I know. So now we use water and we
Okay.
just kind of move it around. We keep going back and I'm going do, 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 round, 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 like this.
Okay.
And I want us to get that moved around so we can show you just with the salt in case you decide to come back to do the salt.
Okay. We've got about a minute left.
Okay, so we're gonna come in and just do the salt. So here's my cloudy clouds. Those look great, yours look great. If I add the salt, I just put it on the sprinkle setting like this. And I just put it around on my clouds if I want to. I don't have to put it necessarily on my rainbow. And
Oh.
see how that kind of works? And then if you wanted to, while that's sucking up some of the water, I can go in with my black and my green together. And I'm just going to show you how to kind of add those trees back in. Because remember I said that at the
Right,
end?
right.
You can just come in, Helen, and do like this, like little tap, 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 tap with my angled brush right over the top of my rainbow.
Oh.
And I can just kind of give that little bit of color and follow along. And if I wanted bigger trees, I could make a straight line and then just doing these taps kind of horizontally as they come down.
Oh, we did it. You did it in black.
I mixed a little bit of my black and my green.
Okay.
So yeah,
Oh,
just
there we go.
a little bit darker. And so it's kind of a green black. And
I
then we
see.
just follow, and you could even let it dry and then come back and add more too.
Yeah.
So once it's dry, you just take it over and brush off all the salt.
There we go.
And there you go.
Okay, we want to tell everyone her book is Nobody Dies in Art Class. Elida
right.
Field. Thank you so much. That was
You're
a
welcome.
blast. I like it a lot.
All right.
All right, we'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.